Night of the Killer Bears is a slasher foreign horror movie. With these videos, I like to usually do the plots first, but with this movie, I'm skipping straight to the review. So, my review of Night of the Killer Bears. First off, let's look at the cover art to the movie. Ted meets Terrifier. Wow, that sounds pretty badass, right? This movie, not only was it nothing like Terrifier, it had absolutely nothing in common with Ted in any degree ever. This is one of the most misleading things I've ever read. It just was so misleading. I was so hyped for this movie, watched it, and was absolutely, positively disappointed. Based off the cover, you could assume that it was going to be about killer bears that are like Ted, that butcher people like the Terrifier. No, it had nothing to... The bears... Oh my god, the bears. There was no bears. It was like a bunch of goons for hire that were just wearing like stuffed bear headwear. I don't even know. So with that out the way, let's get to this quick recap plot. The beginning of the movie has nothing to do with the rest of the movie. Off-Rip was very confused about that part. Second part, let's get into the actual plot. Bunch of friends go to this diner, hotel place to reconnect after a while because one of their friends died. All of a sudden, these dudes and these bear helmet, hats, masks, I don't know what you would call them, come out of nowhere and they just start killing everybody. And in the movie, you find out that one of the main character's girlfriends was behind it all, and she hired these goons that are wearing these bear heads for some reason. And basically, the friend that died, she was like in love with him, I think, or related to him. I don't even know the correlation between them. But yeah, that was the plot of the movie. So my rating of Night of the Killer Bears is a 3 out of 10. And the reason it even got a 3 out of 10, which is higher than I want to put it, because honestly, I was just extremely disappointed watching this movie because of the mislead on the cover, was it had some decent blood to it. It was some good kills. It wasn't too horrible. But just with the mislead and all that, can't give it more than a 3 out of 10. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend watching it. You're not missing anything. I guess it's cool for the collection because it's a horror movie, but yeah, one of the most misleading covers I've ever read. So you could definitely skip Night of the Killer Bears.